Yeah, and we've got another friend online from the Seacoast doing some really cool things, creative, visual, cathartic.
It is an alternative, multidisciplinary arts organization that represents artists and performers. It's a wonderful place, 3S Art Space, and we're joined by Beth Falconer, who's the executive director. Hello, Beth. How are you?
Hi there. It's nice to be here.
Nice to have you here. I want to say, as somebody that's been to 3S Art Space on many occasions, it's such a great resource, right, to experience arts, whether they be visual arts or theater or even TED Talks, those kind of things. Such a great space in Portsmouth. Tell people that don't know about 3S Art Space a little bit about what you do.
I will, and thank you. Thanks for having me again. Thanks to New Hampshire Gives, and it's great to hear you've visited 3S. For those that haven't, we are a nonprofit contemporary arts organization. We're located in downtown Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and just before we had to close our doors to our public performance space, we were about to turn 5 years old. So we are young, but this whole experience and being here tonight, we've been reminded that we are a valuable part of the Seacoast community, and we have been trying throughout this pandemic to find more and more and more ways to adapt and to bring benefit to artists and audiences on our Seacoast. And it's been an incredible year, really an incredible time of new opportunities, of new ways of working, supporting artists, still finding ways to support musicians, and actually supporting other nonprofits who needed 3S to step in and help them run their nonprofit fundraisers. Because when you suddenly couldn't get together in person, spaces like ours and like what you're doing tonight that have the capacity to have a studio, to have some cameras, to run a live stream event, those became valuable resources, and we really reached out and tried to work with other nonprofits in the community. So we absolutely, we are convinced that the arts actually are an essential service. It was difficult to be separated in terms of non-essential and essential services over the past year. That language has taken hold. But I think our community has shown us, I know those of us that love the arts have always known this, it is essential, and it helped us through, and we did it together. And I thank everyone watching, and I thank everyone who helped us through this year.
I think the one thing that, especially, I'll just speak personally from my heart, one of the things that I realized over the last year was, even more so than ever, how much we need the arts, because the arts are our escape from everyday life, and it brings you to places where you could otherwise not go, whether it's music or any other form of expression. And I know we talked about it from 3S Art Space position and the artist position, but also let's talk about what it means to people in their everyday life. The ability to go out and see a musician or a band perform, or go see an art exhibit, or go see some type of, educational talk or forum. That's critical to how we live, and this year brought that to the front to bear more than ever before, don't you think?
Oh, I think so. And I think, we're all inching back to capacity now, and it's going to be a really interesting time moving forward. We're getting ready to welcome audiences at full capacity. Arts organizations throughout the state, not just 3S, we're curious to see how the next step, will the audience return at the same level or more? But regardless, we're ready, and we're excited to see you in person. And I'm just so grateful that we found ways to still bring people through, together through the arts like this, even virtually, and maybe smaller capacity live events, outdoor events throughout this time, because you're right, there's really nothing like it, coming together around music, processing a visual arts exhibition. Right. It helps you, you used the word escape. I love that. There's a great value to just being able to let go.
Yeah.
But I also like the engagement that visual arts and meeting artists and hearing their stories and processing some of the difficulty and the vulnerability that we've all faced this year. I think the arts really help us process every emotion at every level and help us really connect and create community.
I agree, and I think, do I understand it correctly? If you make a donation for $40 or more to 3S Art Space, you'll get a year-long membership. Do I understand that correctly?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes, we were looking for a way to translate to those of you watching and to those who are going to be paying attention to New Hampshire Gives. We really want to see you again, and we want reasons to connect beyond just a thank you from New Hampshire Gives and from a one night or fundraiser. We want to see you. We want to offer you an opportunity for pre-sales, discounts. We want you to come to those art openings, and we want to know who you are. We want to establish a relationship because wow, we've missed you.
In a city that is, Portsmouth is full of cool places.
Yes.
3S Art Space is one of the coolest.
That's right. That's
Tell
right.
me.
Beth Falconer, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate your passion and your story, your stick-with-itness to be able to survive these pandemic times, because there's nothing like being in person to experience the arts, whatever that is to you. So we thank you for your contributions, for the membership in exchange for donations. We wish you the best of luck and have a great summer.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this
See you soon.
opportunity. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Beth. Appreciate it. Thank you.